Well, I know that a few of you guys were interested in learning what my Soul Sucker class was about, which is actually just my Syphon Stay Alive type of class. And it's, my choices probably wouldn't be a big difference from what normal people would choose. But I figured I would go ahead and kind of show you exactly how mine is set up. And of course, I'm going to wear my regenerator arc on this because, I mean, it's about staying alive. And I like a fast shield. And once you get used to wearing a regenerator, you get so used to how fast your health regenerates. And when you put something else on and it's not doing that, you're kind of like wondering why your health isn't coming back very fast. But I'm using a Reckoning and the Antaeus, which the Antaeus, now this is just a grind fragger, and it's the one you get from the Chimera vendor. So that's, and we know I like grind fraggers, so of course, this is going to be what I'm going to use on this class. And I just picked up a Reckoning. Normally, yes, guilty, I've said it, and I've said it. I love Springers. Normally you would see a Castithan Springer, but I picked up a very, very nice Reckoning and kind of put it in this spot. And Reckoning is, in the end, just a Tac Mag Pulsar. And that alone says it, that it is an ammo hog. So that is the bad part of it. Feel like you just run through ammo way too quick. But this one was nicely modded out, I thought. Tier 5s in the appropriate places and everything. With the after full reload stuff getting nerfed, it's not that big a deal to lose those last two perks on Cannoneer. So that's no biggie. But let's look at perks. Now, I'm still on this. I'm actually using a damage spike. I kind of like. I'm gonna use damage or ammo. Maybe whenever there's a reason, I will use a protection spike. But for now, I'm gonna remain with damage and ammo, no matter what. So, and I almost use armor repair stem for everything. I have a feeling come expeditions that might get changed too, that we might be, just trying to restore our health as quickly as possible, but we'll find out when that gets here, if that's going to be what we're going to do. And I like to use overcharge. I know you would probably think the best thing would be to use invisibility in this one, that we would, pop over here to cloak, but I'm not that worried about it in PvE, so I'm just going to stay with overcharge. I still want that extra damage boost plus the fire rate it gives you and everything. So, and of course, thick-skinned, so that you can get your ablative armor whenever your shield goes down. So that's definitely a plus to have. Bloodsucker, one of the newer perks. And this is the one that gives you your 6% extra health and shield from Syphon. So, of course, that's a no-brainer to use right there. Fortified stance, you take 9% less damage while standing still. Not a bad thing if you just want to sit there and pull the trigger. Pumped up, well, this one isn't a health one. It does give me my ego back a little bit quicker. And when you combine that with the fact that you can get that through your gun as well, that is what I like to use these days. So, blast shield, I've always said it, there's 45% less range that explosives hit you. I've always said it. I use it just about on every single class. Blast shield is wonderful to use these days. The only problem is if you're in a War Master and the guy that's standing next to you isn't using blast shield, I've kind of noticed it seems like it doesn't work then. Like it negates the fact that you have it on. Alright. Deadly Apparition increases the damage from your Syphon attacks. Of course, you might as well. 6% extra damage is like adding 6% damage every time it, procs. So that's a good thing. Self-medicated. Self-explanatory, 45% recharge rate on your self-revive. That is, standard almost for me to wear on everything these days. So, cellular armor, you should know what this one is. You just take 6% less damage. That's pretty much what it is. Fortitude adds 15% to your base health, whatever your base health actually is. So, that is another thing to good. Whenever your shield is down, you can take a little bit, you can take 15% more of a beating before you actually die. And that is pretty much how I have everything set up. Now, if you would like to kind of see it in action, and yeah, if you look up at the top of the screen, it's right there. I can't touch it. That minor conversion, yeah, we're not going to do that. That's not a real test, so we'll find something we can test this out on, and we'll show you here in a minute. And what better place to test it out for you than Bug Basin? Now, I'm not really saying that this is hard, but on threat level 10, when you've activated, you know, both of the little spots at the same time, which, you know, I should apologize to the guy, because he activated one, I ran over, and I activated the other. And I did it on purpose, because I wanted, you know, a nice little test, and you just get slammed so badly on this when you activate both of them at the same time, and it's at threat level 10, so figured this is, you know, as good a place as any. Let's see. And look, you just saw the problem. I ran out of ammo. But, you know, let's see if we can stay alive without skirting. And what I mean is skirt is I am all over the mountaintop and running around, turn around, shoot, and run around. And that is normally how I have to play this. And I want to see if I could do it and hang around in the general area. I mean, I've used this class and, you know, but I've never really put it to a super firm test, seeing if I could just stay alive, which, you know, you're not going to just stand there and deal out punishment and not die. You have to move. You will die otherwise. The Syphon, the way it's set up is I can take a lot of damage, but, you know, Syphon will give you back your health and shields much faster than you normally would get them back. And I'm pretty sure at some point either the guy that was here with me died or skirted off himself because he was taking too much damage, because he kind of disappeared for a little bit there. And this probably would have been different had I been using my Springer because I wouldn't have run out of ammo so quick, and I had to get a little bit of close range fighting, which is, you know, kind of good. Gives you a little bit of a showy show, so to say, because I had to be a little bit closer with the shotgun, which, you know, I'm pretty much used to doing anyway since I use my other grind fragger so much. And yep, so didn't work out too horribly bad, I wouldn't say. I never died. I mean, I lost all of my plates, and I got a little bit closer than I wanted to be a couple times, but, you know, that was just getting caught and getting stunned like you do, and that'll just happen. Not to mention when you get hit and then hit again by something else, that that's really gonna take a toll on your health. But here you go. This class does work pretty good. It I've never really, like I said, tested it anything super hard. You know, I've used it at arc falls and the likes, and that's, to me, that's not that big of a test. Where this is a little bit, can be a little bit tougher. So, but no, it's a pretty good class. Hopefully that'll help you guys out, and I'll catch you guys later.